G'day everyone, so today's video is about how to actually meditate properly. If you can't meditate, or if you have this mental barrier that I can't meditate, I'm not good at meditation, I'm going to show you some simple practical ways to actually overcome that and counteract it. Alright, so our first one is, obviously you've probably heard a few of these before, but bear with me because they may sound cliche, but just trust, okay? The first one is following your breath, but you don't actually want to go into a breathing technique like Wim Hof or something like that. You actually want to allow yourself to breathe naturally. So you can start off by taking one big deep breath to just calm you down, and keep in mind if you breathe in longer, that is actually accelerating your heart rate, and if you breathe out longer than you breathe in, then that's actually calming you down. So it's advantageous to take a deep breath, but then make sure that out breath is much longer. And now you've sort of reset your body after that long exhale. So, and then just allow your body to actually breathe naturally. What is the most comfortable way of breathing? What feels most comfortable and comes most natural to you? Just allow your abdomen to expand and contract in its most ideal, most comfortable way. And this way, you're not becoming like a follower of the breath. Like a lot of people, even myself, I've gone to a stage where all I was doing is following the breath, and it's like you're trying to cling to just following the breath when that's actually counterintuitive to meditating. And so the next thing that I want to mention is meditation is not removal of thoughts. It's not thinking. So a lot of people have this idea, including myself in the past, that you have to eliminate your thoughts and you have to have a clear mind, like you're a monk or something. But the truth of it is that you're just simply not reacting to these thoughts that pass by. And so we all have this stream of consciousness, whether we're picking up other people's thoughts, which is entirely possible, we're picking up on the judgments or the thoughts of other people, and those are replaying in our mind. It could be trauma, which is sort of the same thing, but directed directly at us, where we're replaying things from the past, or basically just random thoughts, just random things. And you might identify with having ADHD, and you think, oh, my brain just has all these random thoughts and I can never control it. But the thing that you want to get down is the fact that you don't want to actually control these thoughts. It's not your job to control these thoughts at all. And so you simply close your eyes. The first step, allow your body to breathe naturally. Just find that comfortable space within. And just allow your body to breathe naturally. And then we start to listen to the sounds around us. So the wind, the birds, even cars going by. And you'll notice that you have these little reactions to certain sounds in the same way that you have these little reactions to the thoughts, which are just mental sounds. And say sometimes a car will go by for me while I'm trying to meditate, and I'll go, oh bloody cars, always coming and going. But my primary focus is to not react to the sound of the car like that, and that is true meditation. So in the same way, we can transfer that to the mental sounds that we create. So when your brain is just chattering, or your brain is thinking certain thoughts, you can actually just not ignore, but allow them to pass without reacting. And so if you're having trouble with identifying with ADHD, then basically it's like having a little sibling or a little cousin in your field of awareness that's trying to annoy you. And the more that you actually try and argue with them, or that you try and shut them up, basically, the worse it becomes, because you're just fueling the situation. And in the same way, mentally, the more we have these thoughts and the more we react to them, it's like a chemical reaction. Literally, you're creating energy and giving it to those thoughts, because awareness, where awareness goes, energy flows. So the key is not to, it's a fine line, the key is not to ignore these thoughts, it's to simply allow them and allow them to gas out. Like, if you've ever watched boxing, like Muhammad Ali, and you've seen him just go full defense and just let the other opponent completely gas out by missing all their shots and using up all their energy. And the same way, by being passive and neutral towards these thoughts, they simply run out of energy and they can no longer continue. And so this might take a while on your first attempt, or if you're just getting into meditation, but once you actually practice, you'll create the neural pathways of neutrality and being able to just allow these thoughts to pass by. And just like, a river, these thoughts will just continue to flow down the river like water under the bridge, and eventually you'll find peace. And now the fourth technique is actually to begin to feel inside the body. So I've talked about this bodily awareness on my channel before. Basically, starting with your hands, they're called portals in science because they regulate body temperature, the same as the top of your head and your feet. Basically, if you cool your hand, put it in ice, it will cool the rest of your body because it has a direct path to the heart, the bloodstream. And in the same way, it has a direct feeling straight to the brain, because our hands are made to feel. So it's easiest to feel into your hand first and notice what it's like to be inside your hand. Notice what it's like to actually feel the tips of your fingertips and to have skin on your hand, And as you become aware of that, you can then move that awareness down into the elbow, through the arm, through the shoulder, and move this awareness around the rest of the body and become aware of your actual body. And now that your awareness is in the body, it can no longer be in the mind. So the more you cultivate awareness in your body, the less awareness there is for these nagging thoughts to annoy you while you're meditating. So those are my 4 techniques on how to actually meditate properly. Hope that helped, and thanks for watching.